Hallo, hallo, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer Folge Genshin Impact. Wie ihr seht, habe ich den Diluc. Ja, nach mehreren Ziehen und Versuche und ja, und wir gucken mal, dass wir jetzt weiterkommen mit ihm. Wir haben ihn auch geskillt. Ihn hier. Er hat diese Waffe, also hab geskillt und gefarmt ohne Ende. Aber ob das was hilft, ist eine andere Frage. Ich habe sie geskillt. Sie habe ich geskillt. Und sie habe ich geskillt. Und sie. Und ich hab keine Ahnung. Ich habe ja auch noch ein paar Sachen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob wir das jetzt schaffen, gegen ihn zu kämpfen. Ihr wisst, wen ich meine. Und ja, ich bin echt mal gespannt, ey. Ich hoffe, dass wir gewinnen, ey. Der Gegner ist wirklich stark. Ich hoffe, wir machen genug Schaden. Wenn nicht, müssen wir eben weiter farmen. Wie ihr seht, ich bin immer noch Abenteuerstufe 35, Weltstufe 3. Und ich bete darum, dass wir jetzt diese Story hier schaffen, weil der ist wirklich schwer. Also, ich habe null Ahnung, ob wir das schaffen. Gucken wir mal, ne? Schauen wir mal. Drückt mir die Daumen. Wenn nicht, dann müssen wir ewig farmen. Also, bin mir wirklich gespannt, ob das Farmen sich gelohnt hat, ne? Schauen wir mal. Nehmen wir die Truppe oder die? Nehmen wir mal die da. Hoffentlich klappt's, Alter. Ich bin mal wirklich gespannt, hey, ob das Skiller und Farmen genutzt hat. Wenn nicht, muss ich noch weiter farmen.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Oh je. Oh je, hoffentlich. Oh, oh je, ich weiß nicht, bin ein bisschen unsicher. Puh, Alter, ich bin richtig aufgeregt. Ich habe jetzt den ganzen Tag heute gefarmt. Ich weiß nicht, ob das was geholfen hat. Mit Skill und so weiter.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. And you're in... where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, It's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live.
Bett. Bett. Hallo? Was ist denn jetzt wieder los? Warum? Was war das denn jetzt, ey?
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
Oh
If you were
nein.
Fatui, I
Sorry,
imagine that you
ich
would be
überhaupt mal.
entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but where should I... If it weren't for that
Sorry, ich
lovely little
überspringe.
right...
Das ist einfach-
Stopping the more
So you've been planning to take...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not asked. The time for discussion and diplomacy is either way. We now come to the battle.
Battle? So you're the type...
You could when Signora, instead of confronting you
Sorry, wenn
directly,
überhaupt, aber...
when she
Gerade eben
faces
was
a
grad
worthy
dumm.
opponent. But as for me...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you Besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Unbecoming.
Be gone!
So quick to flee.
Immer Bewegung.
I must leave no...
Poor timing. Try this.
Let's dance.
So quick to flee.
Komm.
Steady as stone.
Passable effort. Celestial Voyager. Not bad, not bad.
Du Affe, bleib doch einfach stehen.
Try
Leave it up to
this.
me. I'll protect us.
Du kleiner Pisser. Bleib doch einfach stehen.
Cowering already? Time for retribution.
Leave it all to me. I'll protect us.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Einfach bewegen.
Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Got you.
Nein. Nein. Hau ab.
Burn. Leave it all to me.
Got you.
Alter, ist der OP.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would.
Alter, überhaupt nicht über P, der Typ, Alter. Alter. Alter.
Let's dance. Leave it all to me.
Verdict is...
Alter, ey. Hau ab, such dir Freunde.
You've got some skills.
Alter Schwede, Mann, ist der schwer.
Got you.
War klar, dass er das macht. Alter.
Something else catch your eye?
Alter! Alles klar, übertreib's doch gleich.
Leave it all to me.
Burn!
Nein, bitte nicht hängen. Nicht hängen. Spiel.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card
God,
hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Jetzt kommt der Gegner, wo ich so hasse, zu, Alter. Den hasse ich, den Gegner.
Not bad. This is going to cost you! Yeah!
I must leave no stone unturned.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Alter!
Ready, steady, go!
Burn!
Alter, ich habe schon eine Zigarre Bock auf den Gegner. Komm, Schild, gut. Heilung.
Let the show begin.
Oh, der Gegner ist ja so schwer, Alter.
Time for retribution!
Nein, 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 nein.
Leave it all to me. Let the show begin.
Komm, ich brauch dich, ich brauch dich, ich brauch dich. Nicht sterben, nicht sterben, nicht sterben. Nein, 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 nein.
Prepare to be
Die
blown away.
here.
Ja. Alter Schwede. Komm.
I'll protect us. I must leave no stone unturned.
Alter Schwede, ist der Gegner kacke, Alter.
I must leave no stone unturned. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll protect us.
Time for retribution!
Die here.
Leave it all to me.
Nein.
I'll protect us. Don't move!
Nein, 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 nein. Alter Schwede. Noch 2 Sekunden, Alter, ist es jetzt nee.
Steady as stone.
Komm, komm, ich brauch Heilung, 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 Heilung. Nein, 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 nein. Nein!
Steady as stone. Let's dance.
Alter, ist der OP, dieser Affe, ey.
Time for
Dann geht's.
retribution!
Alter, ey. Schild.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Komm, ich brauche Heilung. Alter.
Let the show begin.
Ha! Ha!
Oh nein, ey. Überleb, bitte. Oh Gott, Alter. Boah. Alter, ich schwöre.
Let the show begin.
Fuck, Alter. Boah, dieser Gegner, Alter.
I'll protect us. Huh?
Verdict is
Verreck jetzt! Oh. Alter.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Alter.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, Breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon's spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Okay. Was geht jetzt auf?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
You can't run!
Steady as stone.
Windblade!
No backing off!
Weg mit dir!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. This can't right.
Steady as stone. Let's dance. As a dutiful maid would.
Du musst hier alle verteidigen, dein Ernst?
That is Osial's divine power. Man,
Weg jetzt, ey.
be careful not to get hit.
Hallo.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
Ja, ich kann mich nicht schützen.
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I'm getting right there.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body! It's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Heilen wir uns kurz komplett.
My duty.
Burn!
Alter Schwede, Mann. Nein. Nein.
I see through you.
Nein.
Can't run.
Nein. Alter.
I must leave
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like.
Was? Alter, wie soll's denn noch alles machen? Ich spinn doch. Ja, okay, ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Alter, es wird echt spannend. Und, ich würde sagen, wir heilen uns ganz kurz hier. Und wir sehen uns natürlich in der nächsten Folge. Also dann, bis gleich.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.